Zandvoort.
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 There is no other S, which is really weird. It is Zandvoort.
Zandvoort.
F1 between two friends. Story of the race, then the cups at the end. Champions finding the wall. Teams on the grid, so time for a roll call. Find the wall.
Hello, Formula One fans, old and new. Welcome to Finding the Wall, a wholly unserious F1 podcast. I'm Jess, a new but extremely enthusiastic Formula One fan.
And I'm Gabe, who needs to come clean about scribbling dozens and dozens of McLaren sushis on school property between 1997 and 1998.
Did you really?
Absolutely. And I promise to learn and grow from that mistake.
Where did you put the swooshes?
Oh, my desk, the walls.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
So it's like there's a McLaren gremlin somewhere on campus.
Yeah. Because the McLaren, like for my childhood, McLaren was Marlboro.
Mhm.
So it was the red and white car. And then in 1997, I think, or 96, they closed their deal with Mercedes and got into the silver era of McLaren. And then that was a car that was like red and it was black and gray and had the swooshes again. Like swooshes, as far as I know, has always been in the McLaren logo. But it wasn't a design element of the car because the car just looked like a Marlboro pack,
Yeah.
pack of cigarettes.
It's like we are repping Cowboy Killers. Like
Exactly.
we're doing it.
Yeah. So, but in like starting in 97, they were a design element of the car. And it was the first time that I saw the swoosh. And I was like, that's beautiful. So just instead of paying attention in class, because why would
Why? Yeah.
I just scribbled the McLaren swoosh on my desk and then like my notebook and whatever, and then go outside and I scribbled on the bathroom door.
You were like
Dozens.
16 at this point.
No, I was 13, 14.
That's still kind of old, though, to be putting stuff everywhere all over
What
school
was I
grounds.
supposed to do? Pay attention to class? I broke
You're right, I'm sorry.
I broke into the vice principal's office at age 13 to leave her a blaster figurine that I had cast after class. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm going to break into that office and put it in there. Not because I liked her, just because
How did you break into... Hold on.
I jumped through the window.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I've known you for so long.
Yeah.
How is it that I'm still learning new things about you every time we talk?
I contain several horrible multitudes. and I'm very judicious about how I
You contain at least one multitude.
contain at least one multitude. I contain multitudes, and at least 70% of them should have been put in jail for some amount of time.
Prison. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You
And
are a weirdo.
I have no idea if that's the case or not, but there's a non-zero chance that if you turn the figurine around and look like underneath it, there would be a McLaren swoosh. It's a non-zero chance.
The McLaren gremlin
Yeah.
strikes again. Well,
Anyway,
Gabriel, shall
Yes.
we yap about the Zandvoort?
it's either that or crimes.
I know.
I have more of those.
Now you'll get in a little bit of trouble for it, though. You're no longer like 13.
No, I don't
And
know.
there are
how,
cameras everywhere in New York City.
I don't know how well I would do jumping through a window now.
Yeah, let's not
No,
tempt
let's not try
fate.
that.
Do you have one sentence for the Dutch Grand Prix?
I absolutely do.
What is your one
My
sentence?
one sentence is Formula One engines are sentient and shit posters. They
Explain.
imagine that you were a Formula One engine
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like engineering along all
Yep, just
year
doing my
long,
little engine thing.
just going brrr all the
Just
time.
harvesting and
You're harvesting
yep,
and deploying and doing your thing,
Mhm.
and you go like, I want to die.
This looks like a pretty place.
Yeah. And like, what is the most amount of damage that I could possibly cause? Emotional, psychological, I don't know, financial, but because it's just one
Yeah,
so far for McLaren,
luckily.
but you're just like, I want to be known. I want to be remembered.
It's the first time McLaren has had a failure in 2.5 years.
Yeah. Right? If you're an engine that wants to be remembered, you want to leave a legacy behind so that other engines can follow in your footsteps.
Well, so other engines, it's a warning.
To
It's
all
like,
of the
listen
other
here,
engines. Hey,
other power units.
yeah.
Did you see that Nico Rosberg took a photo in front of the McLaren garage?
No.
There was a sign that said "No Nico Rosberg selfies," and he took a photo in front of the sign.
Nice.
And then McLaren had a failure. So whose fault really was it?
The signs.
Yeah, lots of signs.
Yeah. So that's my the law of random means that things will happen that have weird imbued meaning, even though they are completely random, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
So that was mine. What about you? How would you summarize Zandvoort?
Mine is apparently 3 weeks is enough time to forget how to drive.
Yeah.
There was so much slip and slide and
you're in a yacht.
crashy and
Yeah, your son is hitting you all
finding
the time.
of walls.
Yeah. Just you're going very slow for all of your break, and then suddenly you're expected to go fast again. This is why if you go back 20-something years, we had like 12 races.
Yeah.
What's
funny is on like Thursday, which they do all of the drivers' interviews and everything, like press day before the race, all of the drivers had all just sun-kissed on their faces with like kind of white spots where they were wearing sunglasses in like Corsica or the Maldives for the past couple of weeks. Like, yeah, they forgot how to drive cars. They've been driving boats for the past couple of weeks.
It doesn't translate that well.
No, it doesn't.
Even though we were in Zandvoort, like if they really wanted to, they could get that car in the water. They really
just go a bit too fast and up a bit too high on the banks, and you are off.
You're out there.
You are then a boat.
Yeah. So what did you think of the race?
I had a good time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a really good time. I thought it was a pretty exciting race. The first lap is always interesting, but I was on the edge of my seat for most of the race just because there was but everybody was crashing and it was like, what's gonna happen next? Oh my goodness! And then something else happened, and it was a good time. A good time was had by all. I was in DC watching it with like a 7-year-old that was very excited about watching cars go really fast.
Oh, do they like cars? Or
yes.
They just like fast?
Yes, this little boy, both. He loved cars, and we took him a little George Russell Hot Wheels.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a good time.
Good.
He just kept saying, like, he wanted the rainbows to win, which was the McLaren cars because they had rainbow wheels.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And rainbow was his favorite color is rainbow. And he was just like, I want the rainbows to win. And he was like, rainbows won. Yeah. Good job.
Good for him.
Good job, kid.
I'm glad you had a good Zandvoort.
Yeah, Zandvoort was fun, even though I always want to call it Zandvoort.
It was one of the things that I learned for this weekend is that there is no extra assing there.
Oh, was that what you learned?
No, it's not the one thing that I learned, but it was one of the things that I learned this weekend is that there is no extra ass. I've always said it with an extra ass.
Zandvoort.
Zandvoort. But it's Zandvoort.
Zandvoort. The Dutch Grand Prix.
I don't know where I got the extra ass from.
I don't know. I always said it too. Maybe I said it because you said it.
Maybe.
You were rubbing off on me.
As established in the beginning of the episode,
like
I'm a terrible influence.
Yeah, you are. Let's just go do crimes. What else did you learn from this race? I learned a lot from this race.
Oh, well, then let me go through mine because I learned exactly one thing.
What did you learn?
I learned, or I realized, right? It came to the forefront of my mind that some races are like exciting in bursts. I'm not saying that the race was boring, but at least a third of this race, I was just like, nothing is happening. And then something extremely like fate changing happens. And then it goes back to nothing happening. And then something fate changing happens again. And it's really weird. And then nothing like I couldn't in good conscience call a race that had 3 safety cars boring.
Yeah.
But every time that a safety car wasn't happening, I was like, this is a bit of a slog.
I was having a good time when you were watching the race because you watched the race about 2 hours after I did.
Yeah.
And so you were texting me about it and I already knew what was happening. So you were like, oh, this just happened. And I was just like, Yeah.
And you knew that something else was going to happen, but I didn't.
You didn't. I was not going to spoil anything for you. But I was just like, oh, yeah. And you were just like, yeah, this is pretty boring so far. And I was just like,
all that I knew from you was that you were excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
So as the exciting things were happening, I was like, oh, this is exciting, but this can't be it. Right? It's just like, oh, Hamilton, spun out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is relatively noteworthy. And there's a safety car. Maybe something happens because of the safety car and there's an overtake or Piastri. And like the thing that I was expecting to happen was Piastri and Norris crash.
Yeah.
Right? Because that would be the most bombastic thing.
That's just what you want to happen. You have been willing this into the universe for the past 2 months.
They're boring.
They're not boring.
They're too boring, guys.
They're not boring.
And I think if they hate each other overtly, because I do think they hate each other.
I don't think they hate each
covertly.
other. I don't think they hate each other.
But anyway, that's what I learned.
don't think they're like best friends or anything, but I don't think they hate each other.
That's what I learned is like there's this category of races where like I really don't want to pay attention to this, but also I don't trust that I'm not gonna miss anything if I do.
Yeah.
But it was a nice race. It was a very interesting race.
I really liked the track.
Yeah.
I thought the track was really cool.
It is really cool.
I really liked the banks. I liked the elevation changes. I thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah. I think it's a shame that it's already decided that it's not going to stay.
Yeah, it'll be next year, but then I think not another one.
But it's a shame
for a
that
while.
it makes sense that it doesn't stay. I'm gonna put my old man hat and be like, if these cars mean that good tracks can't exist, these cars should not exist.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree that some of these tracks would be amazing if the car was like a foot thinner.
Yeah. Thinner, shorter.
Just somehow more compact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go over the list of things that you learned.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So things that I learned.
Things that you learned.
Number one, I learned that you can get a penalty after the race for something that happened an hour before the race. Poor Hamilton.
I learned that too, and I wish I hadn't.
Yeah.
Not because I feel for Hamilton, but just like, how? What?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that anything had happened before the race because they don't usually show the recon laps. I also learned that there's recon laps.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the race, they were like, oh, he has a five place grid penalty because he was going too fast coming down the pit lane, or he didn't decelerate enough coming down the pit lane. And I was like, what the hell? What are they talking about? But then you can actually see footage from when he was actually coming into the pit lane. And there's tons of people there.
Mm-hmm.
There's like fans. There's like everybody. And he is coming into that pit lane like so fast when there's like so many people like right in front of him. So I can see why they gave him the grid penalty because they're like, you can't do that.
Yeah. I don't think the grid penalty is out of place. Why did it take this long?
Yeah. It was after the race.
Especially for something that is that clear cut.
Yeah.
They have the telemetry. They know exactly how fast the car is going immediately, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they were like, let's kick him while he's down. Let's get him.
Yeah. So that's the part for me that I'm like, I don't get.
We want to destroy this man psychologically.
I wish I had never seen that because it's one of the things like, are you incompetent?
Yeah. It was
It's really
wild.
weird. Yeah.
So yeah, it came in after the race.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say anything about it during the race at all.
Yeah.
Like I didn't learn about this until like way after the race.
Yeah.
So he'll have in Monza, a Ferrari has a 5-place grid penalty. And I was just like, oh shit.
That just has to mean he's going to win.
He's got to.
Oh, that would be so cool.
It would be cool.
Fuck.
It really would be cool.
Damn.
I want Hamilton to podium at least once this year.
I just win Monza.
That would be great.
And I'm saying this as the person that just like I don't really like Ferrari as a team. Monza win
It's
Hamilton,
Monza.
please. Challenge 2025. Impossible. But maybe possible.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, the cars were looking okay.
Yeah.
During the race.
Yeah.
They were looking okay, but then they both
Here's the thing. Based on this race, it really does seem that the problem with the Ferraris is when they have to turn. And there's not a lot
Good
of turns
thing
in
there's
Monza.
not Not good thing there's not a lot of turns in Formula One.
Yeah, but in
You know?
Monza, there's actually not that many turns. So maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway.
We're gonna cross our fingers. So that's the first thing I learned. Another thing that I learned, that so when Leclerc crashed, or when Kimi crashed into him and like ruined Leclerc's day, he was stuck on the wrong side of the track. So he just sat there on a hill for literally like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing that I learned. What I learned was that he is so photogenic when he's sad. So apparently I was watching this F1 photographer, has a YouTube channel. His name's Kim Illman. And he's been doing it for years and years and years. So he knows tons of people, and he talks to like the drivers. He talks to the managers. They just know him as a photographer. And he took pictures of Charles Leclerc's personal photographer who came over to him on the hill and gave him his phone. That's how he got the phone. But he was also taking a lot of photos of Leclerc like on that hill. So he knew what he was doing. He knew that we were going to be memeing it for the rest. Like, it's one of the best photos of this whole season is him just sitting on that hill. It was great. It was great. And so I was like, that's amazing.
So then he sat there because he didn't have an access road to get out of there.
Yes. So he could have walked around, but apparently he would have had to walk through where like a bunch of the fans were. And he didn't really want to do that at this moment.
Sure.
And because he didn't have like people with him.
Yeah.
So his photographer like walked all the way around, because nobody knows who his photographer is. Walked all the way around and got to him. But, and they put his car off the side of the road too.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't take his car anyplace special. So he was there until the end of the race.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought he sat there because he's just like, I'm going to sit here.
He was just on the wrong side. If he had gone to the other side, like when he got out of the car, then it would have been just a hop, skip, and a jump to the paddock. But he got off on the wrong side.
Imagine if he gets bored and decides to just cross the track.
No, I'm thinking about that poor groundhog.
No, it's not even that he gets hit, but like sometimes you do have people wandering into the track, like a sewer that's or a marshal that tries to clean something out of place, and then you have like, oh my god, I didn't even see that, and have this scare. So that's not entirely incumbent. But what if the scare is just like Charles Leclerc got bored, decided to cross the road?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but great photos.
Some great photos.
I was so happy when you got to that point in the race, because I could send you all of these photos that I had already saved on my phone.
The thing one of the things that I thought was interesting about this race was that, like, so you have this obviously forever and ever now. This is it has the makings of like an iconic moment in Formula One history.
Yeah.
Because it has the same, Alonso sitting on the sun.
Yeah.
With the shitty McLaren with like hair just flowing behind him. It has that vibe to it. And it's like, wow, this is when there was a first shot of like Leclerc on a dune, just looking dejected. I'm like, damn, we're gonna see this image for a long time.
Yeah.
And like, okay, so cool. And then half an hour later, whatever it was, we have a second one. And I don't remember seeing I don't remember a race where like you just have these two shots of two different drivers.
You're talking about Lando as well, like also sitting on the same thing happened to him. He went to the wrong side, or not the wrong side, but he went to like the farther side.
Because it's just
he also had to wait.
Shot. He had his helmet on, and he was like sitting there with his elbows on his knees, and his head just like droops. And I'm like, damn.
Because he knows that like there's the championship.
I mean, yeah.
Running away from him.
Yeah. It's entirely understandable. It's just really amazing that two of those shots happened.
Yeah. What's wild, so when Oscar Piastri won the race and they were doing the champagne and giving out the trophies, Lando was walking underneath. So when the race was over, he could finally walk around to get back to the paddock. And so he was getting back to the paddock like as they were doing the celebrations. And I forgot who got the shot, but like somebody who was kind of up in the rafters up here got the shot of Lando like walking underneath, like finally getting back to the paddock as they were doing the celebrations. And I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Because it's the thing of we talked in the last episode we had talked a bit about McLaren's like management of having these two drivers there, and you know, it's a difficult thing to do. It's never easy to do, but it's a lot easier to do when it's a bunch of 1-2s.
Yeah.
When it's a 1 and 10th, that's harder to do. When they're both fighting for the title, when it's like one of them is always going to be first and the other one's always going to be 10th, easy.
Yeah.
If they're both fighting for the title and one of them gets first and the other one gets 10th, hard. When one of them gets first, then the other one blows up.
Just DNFs, yeah.
That is not even if you like. I don't know which one is worse, if it is his fault or not his fault, but like it doesn't really matter because you have to celebrate one of them, and you also have to like your title run might be over.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And that's why I get so annoyed when all of these memes came up of Zach Brown. They're like, Zach Brown wasn't celebrating afterwards. And Lando's his favorite and he doesn't like Oscar Piastri. And it's like, no, it's like he celebrated a bit. If he had been celebrating a lot, the journalist or whatever would be going the other way saying like, oh, Lando's gone. Lando's no longer his favorite because he's celebrating even though Lando crashed. And I'm just like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Zach Brown is fine. They're winning the constructors. They might get to 1,000 points. It's amazing. One of his guys are going to win. He's happy no matter what.
That is the most boring take that I see going around is Zach Brown prefers A or B.
It's because silly season wasn't that silly. So they're making up shit. There wasn't a whole lot happening during silly season because the biggest thing that happened during silly season was Christian Horner getting fired, but that happened before the break. So there was nothing for people to talk about. So they had to make up something about Zach Brown. And of course, he's a bit like closer with Lando. He's been with him for 7 years.
I love that you seemed slightly indignant that silly season was silly. That's what it's for. That's why it's called silly season.
It wasn't silly though. Very little happened.
Well, aren't we just talking about the made up drama of who Zach Brown prefers?
Yeah,
that's a silly drama that happes during silly season.
I wanted real drama. I wanted real drama happening during silly season.
It's called silly season.
Very little happened.
It's for dumb things.
Yeah. Very little happened. But
I just hate that take.
Yeah, it's stupid. I have one more thing that I learned.
Please, by all means.
Like I learned so much. I mean, I'm so happy that Formula One is back.
It's the first thing that I thought when I came in here today, and you were traveling when the race happened. So I see you for the first time today after the race, and I'm like, wow, you look smarter. That's the first thing that I thought. I'm smarter
every time you see me though, because I'm a few days older-ish.
Yeah, wiser.
No, I'm not even gonna pretend. Older, yes. Wiser,
decrepit.
maybe not. Like more falling apart. But I learned porcelain, while beautiful, may not be the best the best thing to make really fragile F1 trophies out of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Because Isaac Hadjar, who we haven't even talked about yet, Isaac Hadjar came in third. Yay! I mean, it's partly because Norris his ass blew up.
You got to be up there to get it.
Yeah. But he qualified fourth, stayed in fourth that entire race. He kept Russell off of his ass. He kept Leclerc off of his ass. Like, good for you, Isaac Hadjar.
Yeah.
But he got his trophy and he did really great with it through the whole ceremony. And then when they were taking a photo with everyone from Red Bull, he set it down and it snapped. But the photos are great because they were taking photos of him like as he realized that it broke, and like everybody goes, whoa. And this is the second time because like last year, what was it? The Hungary?
In Hungary, yeah.
Lando broke Max's trophy, which was also a beautiful hand-painted porcelain urn, basically. But hopefully they'll make him another one.
Yeah, probably. It'll
take like 4 months. He'll get another one.
Probably.
But it snapped so perfectly, like right at the shaft.
Yeah. This is why I defend that all the trophies should be the monkey from Paul Ricard.
Or Sonic.
Like, yeah, if you can't have Sonic again, just have the monkey. All of them should be the monkey. Because even if it breaks, it's still cool to have a broken monkey.
It was beautiful and it was hand painted and it was gorgeous and it broke. It broke. But it's very cool because I think
as Bayard said, skill issue on hard draw sports.
he sat it down so gingerly though. He was being so careful, and then it just
Max
pop.
has like 11,000 of those trophies. None of them is broken. It's a skill issue.
Yeah. But Lando this year, like in Hungary, when he and Oscar won like the 1-2, he picked it up and moved him out of the way before they did the champagne.
Because he knew that it was a skill issue. He learned the skill.
Yeah.
He learned that skill.
Yeah. But yeah, those are some of the things that I learned.
That's a good learning weekend.
That's a good learning weekend. Yeah. It was a fun race. I had a good time.
So what do you think? What about the championship? What do you think?
I think that it's going to be a lot harder for Lando now, and he knows it, and it sucks. And I feel really bad for him, even though I want Oscar to win because I love Oscar. I feel really bad for Lando Norris because if there's going to be a year, like you and I have talked about this before, if there's going to be a year for Lando Norris to win the championship, it's this year.
Yeah.
But that's for both of them. That goes for both of them. And only one person can win. But who knows what's going to happen next year with all the new regulations. And they have the perfect storm of two amazing drivers and two amazing cars that they are both really well suited to drive. Like it's a perfect storm. And I don't know if Lando's going to be able to win. What do you think?
It's a surmountable difference of 34 points between them. Like it is doable.
It's doable if Oscar has some incidents.
Yeah, like
if he has some racing incidents.
Obviously, if I am Oscar Piastri, I'm winning that race and I'm celebrating it, and I'm immediately clenching.
Yeah.
Just like, wow.
His sphincter is going to be tough.
He's going to be talking to Zach Brown about sphincter health. Like, obviously, right?
Yeah.
We talked when Mercedes was having, like back in Monaco and whatever, because the Aston Martin had a blown up engine. Mercedes had blown up engines.
Multiple times.
And McLaren's were just, escaping unscathed. And then this one happened. So, like, if I am Oscar, I'm like, what's my engine situation like?
Fix it. Yeah. I know it's not broken right now, but fix it.
Yeah. So, he's very lucky that he got this win.
Yeah.
Not the win. Like, he had it. But he's very lucky that he got this spread of points. Like, Lando didn't get any points. He got all the 25, and it's cool. But it does make it very tense for him. Because presumably Lando's going to have like a new power unit. Well, I don't know if it's going to be new because they do rotate power units over the course of the championship or the calendar. So
yeah, but they're going to be checking and rechecking and triple checking and quadruple checking. Yeah. So this doesn't happen again.
Because the thing is, and if you're Lando, you can't assume that anything is going to happen. Yeah. You have to assume that Piastri is going to win every race that you don't.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. That's the championship that Lando is fighting right now, is like, I have to win every race because if I don't, he's
going to win, yeah.
And Piastri my assumption is that Piastri is in the championship of how hard do I push to not DNF?
Yeah.
Because at some point, it might actually be the case of like, hey, your engine is overheating, and they're gonna start doing the math of like, just finish third.
Yeah.
Just finish third.
Get points.
Get the points.
Yeah.
Bring the car home. So now Piastri has the opportunity and the stress of being a lot more strategic. Of having to be more strategic because, he might be the one DNFing.
And Lando kind of gets to take more chances.
Yeah.
Which he's pretty good at.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I don't want to paint this as Lando is in a good spot. Piastri has, one hand and another finger of another hand on the trophy.
Yeah.
Like
I'm sure Lando would switch places with him in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Right. But it is a stressful situation because of an engine failure. Lando had crashed. spun out,
Yeah.
whatever. That would be amazing. But if it's an engine failure,
But for anybody to be in this position and have to stay even keeled about it, Oscar Piastri's really good at that.
oh well, yeah.
Like he's so good at like
yeah.
dealing with the stress. So,
Yeah, so I don't particularly think that his position is one of stress, of like because what he has to do is just keep an eye on the engine temperature and drive, right? And if someone says like, don't push it, just be like, oh, I'm not going to push it. And I think he would be really good at not pushing it, not being stressed out, but am I going to get third and whatever. But the problem is this shadow is entirely outside of his control.
yeah.
Like he's dealing with something that may or may not happen. It may happen to Lando again.
Yeah.
Like you just don't know.
It could happen to both of them. Who knows?
Right? And the thing is, all of his level-headedness.
If it happens to Oscar in the race, he's going to be paying Kimi Antonelli
Yeah.
to take out Lando.
Yeah. Hey Kimi.
Hey, Kimi.
See that guy there? He breaks his spaghetti.
Yeah.
Snaps it in half.
Yeah, don't break your spaghetti in front of an Italian.
No. Even if it's Kimi Antonelli.
Even if it's Kimi
Or
Antonelli.
especially if it's Kimi Antonelli, how that boy's going.
He will come. Oh, poor Kimi. I was hoping he was going to have a good race, and the Tifosi don't really know how to act because he's Italian and they love Kimi Antonelli, but he also took out Leclerc.
Just a bambino.
He's so tiny. He's so small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to get to our championships? The most important part.
Let's
of
see who
the
actually
podcast?
won.
Yeah, who actually won?
The Zandvoort. The Vort of Zand.
So anger management.
Anger management.
Who gets your anger management award?
My anger management award goes to one Fernando Alonso.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And there is technically an angrier message that came later that I only found out about today. But the one that made my heart sing is like, oh, that man is mad.
I mean, it is Fernando Alonso, the most cursed
Yeah.
man in Formula One.
So they had
Self-proclaimed.
They had a strategy thing that didn't really work. And
Yeah.
he was already pissed
Yeah.
about the strategy that didn't really work. And I was actually reading about it. Like maybe there seems to have been a miscommunication in the radio. Maybe a message wasn't delivered. It wasn't understood correctly. Whatever. So he was mad. Man was angry. So they asked him about the car balance. And it was like, I don't fucking know. You always put me in fucking traffic. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like he got madder on the radio about the strategy, and he had a more expletive laden message. But that one's like, hey, how's the car going? It's like, I don't fucking
Stop talking to me.
yeah.
Why are you talking to me?
I love that one so much. It reminded me so much of the Let Me Drive. And so because of that, he gets my anger management award.
Yeah. My anger management award goes to one Carlos Sainz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he mad?
He were mad. He were very mad. So he had some great comms during this race, but later in the race, after he already got the penalty, he was talking about that he wanted to go see the stewards, and he said, I just want to talk to them.
I just want to talk to them.
I just want to talk to them.
Funny.
I just want to talk to them. I was just like, wow.
All I want is 5 minutes in a windowless room so I can just debate.
There were some amazing memes after this. Of like, there was that Family Guy meme.
Yeah.
Like, we just want to talk. I just want to talk. With a shotgun.
Yeah.
And then the stewards wouldn't talk to him. The stewards said no. I don't understand why they wouldn't at least talk to him.
Adding to the fucking weird decision, because that penalty was...
He should not have gotten that penalty.
No.
He should not have gotten the penalty. No. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Extremely bad stewardship this weekend.
This year.
I think this year has been better than last year.
Really? Well, I didn't watch last year, so... There's been some very questionable, like, what?
The 2020s have been bad for the stewards. But I think this year, in general, as far as I can remember at least, has been better than last year. This race was like the Hamilton thing of why did it take this long?
Yeah.
The 10-second penalty to Carlos and then the refusing to just hear him. Like, I don't.
He said I just
Yeah,
want to
I
talk.
mean,
He did the meme.
I
He literally
would-
said I just want to talk to them.
I would understand if they just feared for their lives. Like, maybe that was that. And we were like, no. Maybe they were like, sure, but we need to do it in public. We're like, no public.
No.
It's just us.
No, I'm gonna come upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm coming upstairs.
What's your hotel room? Just what flight and what's your
They all
seat?
basically stay
Yeah.
across the street from the
So
from Zandvoort.
are you
so.
flying home? Yeah. What time's your flight?
I just want to talk.
Just want to talk to you real quick.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that was he was he and Fernando Alonso were the maddest men in Holland.
I think Carlos was angrier,
He was so
but it seems the anger seems to have really been contained to the Spaniards.
true.
If you're a Spanish,
That's true. He
and
and
you were in the
Fernando Alonso are
Netherlands.
both Spanish.
you're a madman.
What about most cursed?
Oh, that one was stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of cursed folks.
There's a lot of very cursed folk. But I don't know if I have a justification for like. I think they're all equally cursed.
Yeah,
I did give it to Charles Leclerc
me too.
because one, he's already the most cursed.
Yeah, this whole season.
Yeah.
This whole season.
Yeah. No, his whole life. It's just cursed man. He's a very cursed man.
Poor guy.
And you know, we're here for it. We love to see it. And he was just doing a thing, and Ferraris were kind of overperforming. And
yeah,
like,
they were doing really well.
And then just like a fucking teenager. Like it's an 80s movie. You know, you're going out on your date and you have you shower perfume and you have your dad's car and this Ferrari, and then a punk teenager just like
who just got his driver's license.
Yeah. Just takes you out. So I get
Yeah, I gave it to Charles for the same reason.
Yeah, I
just
don't-
seeing those photos of him, as photogenic as he is, it still hurt my heart to just see him
'cause-
sitting on that hill, just watching. Because somebody took a great photo of him on the hill, watching all the other cars go by, and it's the two McLarens. It's really, really good. Like it's like Pulitzer Prize winning sports photography right there. And I was just like, I need him to have a win. It doesn't need to be winning a race because let's face it, that's going to be tough. But I just need something good to happen to Charles Leclerc. Can he like win? I don't know. I was going to say win the lottery. He's already a quadrillionaire.
America's Got Talent.
He needs to win America's Got Talent. Yes. For being the saddest puppy dog eyes in Europe right now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, what about the Cuntiest comms?
The Cuntiest comms is Sainz just can't with this guy. Just can't.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. Oh my god, this guy. It's
always
the
this same guy. And it is always the same guy. It's always Liam Lawson.
It is always all of them. Like I agree with Sainz and I also disagree with Sainz. It's always all of them. Someone is always being a dumbass. But it's just like I love how terrible at statistics Formula One drivers are when they feel wronged.
The pearls that they clutch.
The pearls that they clutch.
Yeah.
Are
He hit me?
He hit me. And it's
He
always
hit me?
I would never. I would never.
George Russell,
George Russell
would never ever hit
hit anyone ever.
Max Verstappen.
There's one thing that I vowed
Max
to myself
Emilian
and my gods.
Verstappen would never hit another driver.
He would never hit another driver.
Yeah.
So it is always the same guy. Me.
See, my Cuntiest comms was also Carlos Sainz, but slightly different. It was him saying like, who got a 10-second penalty? Me? Me?
I would never.
Me? Because he sold it. He sounded so, I mean, because I think he was like genuinely surprised. Because we were all surprised.
Yeah.
We were all surprised, but who got a 10-second penalty? Me?
You know what?
Like,
He earned those pearls.
he did.
He can clutch those pearls right there because what? Him?
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 It's always the same guy.
It's always it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some great comms this race.
He was wronged.
He was.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
By multiple people.
Yeah, he was.
I have to assume that the stewards just pressed the wrong button. Like, oh shit. Because nothing makes sense.
It was wild.
Everyone's on vacation mode.
Yeah, even
It's
the
the only explanation.
even the FIA.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they should go back on vacation.
Yeah, return. Go back to 12 races a season. I'm down.
No, I like more races. Give me more races.
No.
Give me more races and more sprints.
You're too American.
Yeah, I am.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Well, now that we have our own team, who's gonna win the championship next year
do you think the car is going to be hot dog shaped?
It should be. It should just be the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
It's either that or an aircraft carrier.
Oh god! Oh no! I mean, they are deploying to all the cities right now. Or it, like the Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales. With Valtteri Bottas on top of the first Clydesdale. Oh man! And then Checo Perez like in the back, driving the stagecoach. Yeah.
Yeah. So no. So many races.
Yeah, I love it.
I would
Give me more
compromise.
races.
I would compromise to 20. I think 20 more than 20 is unreasonable.
30 races every other weekend,
Okay.
year round.
21 and go like 41.
41. Yeah, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, let's compromise 22.
52 races a year.
But that's one per weekend.
I know. It'd be great. Best overtake.
Best. Good candidates too.
Yeah.
I thought I had it. I really thought I had it on Norris's overtake on Verstappen. That was pretty.
Yeah. Well, he got him and then he got him back.
But then, no, when Norris actually overtook Verstappen, like, it was a beautiful overtake. But then Leclerc and Russell.
Yes, that was mine. It was a thing of beauty. It was what, like lap 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have gotten the penalty for being outside of the track.
I don't think he actually went out of bounds though.
It
looked
if
like
the bounds were the white paint, which they usually are, he absolutely was 4 tires out of bounds.
I don't know. It looked like his back right tire was still in.
Well,
but who knows?
Even if he had gotten the penalty,
it was gorgeous. I loved it.
Even if he had gotten the penalty, that's still the best overtake. Like that was so gorgeous.
That's some highlight reel stuff right there.
Beautiful.
And then they started bickering. Like, did you hear the comms right after that? Because Russell was just like, "Oh, he can't do that. Surely he was out of bounds. Surely." Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, no, it was cool. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was mine
was
too.
That yours too?
Yeah, it was mine too. And it was. I was like, "Oh, Leclerc is having such a good race."
Yeah. No, and I thought it was cool because like when I saw Norris's on Verstappen, I'm like, that was it.
Yeah.
This is this track is difficult to overtake. I don't think anyone's gonna top that one because it was beautiful.
Yeah, on the outside too.
Yeah, no, fucking just gorgeous. But then, Leclerc's was the bravery.
Yeah.
I usually, I talk shit about those guys a lot because it's just it's a lot of fast cars going from like it doesn't matter. Formula 1 doesn't matter.
Yep.
But man, the guts to do that.
Yeah. It was great.
Beautiful.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
And our very last one is best wall found.
There was good options. Someone really tried for this title. One of the drivers just really was like, this weekend I'm gonna get the title. Lost it though, because the best wall found was the Charles Leclerc wall.
Yeah,
found by one
Kimi Antonelli.
Kimi Colas Antonelli.
Yeah. So mine's different actually.
Who is it?
For sheer quantity.
Yeah. You know what? I gotta give it to him.
For sheer quantity, it's Lance Stroll.
He just wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted more than everyone else.
He hates his crew so bad that he needs to crash the car during practice, and then they have to put it back together for quali, and then he has to crash the car during quali, and then they put it back together for the race. And he tried to crash.
He really did.
He tried, but the car was ended up being okay.
I think.
Was what, Bortoletto?
Yeah.
I think
so.
Yeah. He fucked up Bortoletto's car though.
I think.
He's just like, bye.
I think it takes a special person. It takes some like you have to be made of some different stuff to crash your car in practice. And then walk into the garage and your team's just like picking up all of the loose pieces and reattaching them, and you just look at all of them and go like, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'll fucking do it again.
You thought.
Try me.
You thought.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, that dude. I hate that dude so much. Sorry. He needs to stop racing. Become a fisherman. Again, we will say, Lance Stroll, you could be the best fisherman
You'd
ever.
be so happy.
Such a wonderful fisherman. He does not deserve an Adrian Newey car next year. Like he just does not deserve an Adrian Newey car.
What a weird team.
Yeah.
Investing so hard. And they have an extraordinary driver at retirement age.
Yeah.
And a guy.
And a billionaire.
And you know, I will say, if you look at Lance's record, he deserves to be there. He
came in 7th. He came in 7th in this race.
He did,
after crashing the shit out of that car twice.
Lance has pole positions. Lance has podiums. Lance has been in the points multiple times. Like he is in terms of talent alone, he is not out of place there. Like he is a good driver. I don't think he wants to be there. I don't think it brings him any happiness. But then on the other hand, the dude breaks his hands and goes into emergency surgery so he can race again. So it's like he also wants to be there, but it doesn't seem to make him happy.
I wonder if Lawrence Stroll was like, you are racing until you were 35 or you get nothing.
Here's a mystery. It's the mystery of Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
Like he's not the best driver, but he's a good driver.
He contains multitudes as well, and it's all in his eyebrows.
Yeah, and most of mine should be, incarcerated, and most of him should be fishing.
He needs to be fishing.
Go fish.
Yeah.
Go. You can't retire. You can't. I wish I could retire.
Yeah.
And he can retire.
I wish I could retire too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we made it to the end.
We made it to the end.
We talked about Zandvoort.
Which is more than Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton.
Who
else? I don't remember who else retired.
Was it? It wasn't Behrman. No, Behrman came in 6th.
Mm-hmm. Also good. Hey,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Was it Colapinto?
Maybe, I don't remember now.
Somebody went out early.
A lot of people DNF'd.
Yeah,
but we effed. We effed it up.
We effed all day.
We effed it up.
Well, if you liked this podcast, please subscribe on your favorite podcast app. And a review goes a really long way. So we're pretty new, and it helps get us in front of more F1 fans just like you. You can follow me on Blue Sky. I'm caketease.bsky.social. You cannot follow Gabe fucking anywhere.
Absolutely not. If you follow me, I'll sit on a dune and pout.
If you have something to tell Gabe, then follow me and I will tell them. And don't worry, I'll be real mean about it.
Yeah.
But also in my day job, so I work in video games, and I have a video game podcast called Stupid Little Games, where we talk all about gaming from the inside out. And each week I sit down with various insiders from the game industry. We talk about our current gaming obsessions. We tell stories from projects past and present, if we can talk about them, because you know how that goes. And then we play a stupid little game that I write for each guest. So search for Stupid Little Games wherever you get your podcast. It is part of the same Stupid Little Podcast Network.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't work in video games.
You don't.
But I do know that this podcast is part of the Super Little Podcast Network.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It is hosted and edited by Gabe Koski and Jess Perdue.
Mm-hmm.
The theme music is by the super talented Baird Russell.
Sure is.
And that we thank you, you listener, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing.
Amazing listeners.
Striking.
Especially our new listeners in India. We love you.
We love
Hello.
you. Hi. So we do, and we love you, and we thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you next round.
After Monza.
Monza.
The Temple of Speed.
Hell yeah. Here's the thing. I think we should, it's fine to have 30 races in the calendar, but 8 of them are Monza.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Monza, so I'm excited.
Cool. Then we'll see you after Monza.
See you after Monza.
Bye.
Bye.